Prepare yourself once again, guys. Chris, we're talking through the medias, and I'm going to give my reaction to Anna Quinn Fitness lies exposed at Fresh and Fit and Fraud. That's a clever title. So if you don't already know, I'm about to react to her exposing some lies that she's calling out the Fresh and Fit guy. I don't know which one is which, the fit or the fresh one. I don't know which is which. I don't really follow them. The only thing I know about these guys is they're like a younger version. If you watch the Kevin Samuels podcast, the YouTube channel, where they're trying to do they give advice for young men, young black men in particular, going back to like a traditional way of relationships between men and women, talking a lot about high value men versus modern women kind of things, the back and forth with that. I know their clip that went viral, the one where Kevin Samuels guest on their channel and they talked to the OnlyFans workers, and that I know that viral clip. I've watched that one a couple of times. That one was kind of funny. The thing I can say about channels like that, I understand them. I understand their popularity. There's some good advice from like Kevin Samuels and some things that these guys talk about that I can apply to my life. I'm 41 years old. I have been married once. I have been divorced. The thing I can say though, because one thing I preach a lot, especially on this channel, I just preached over the weekend about celebrity worshiping. You can take advice. If you're in a mentor-mentee situation, I mean, it's different. But when you're taking advice from people who you are clicking on YouTube and trying to apply it to your life, there's really no cookie cutter thing that's going to just work for everybody. Look at your life. Look at who you are. You can apply certain things, but I see people who are, because I know a little bit about what's going on, and shout out to the one YouTuber kind of caught me up and I had to stop. It was I was watching a Silvertop YouTube channel.
What's up, y'all? My name's Anna Quinn.
A Silvertop YouTube channel. He really broke it down to what kind of was going on that made me want to do this reaction. You really gotta apply it as your life kind of dictates, if that makes sense. And one answer isn't going to work for every man. One answer is going to work for every woman. And the one thing that is universal, because I think it's ironic that these guys worked a lot with Kevin Samuels, because Kevin Samuels talks a lot about discipline, but these guys are on the younger side. So, it probably explains a lot about what we're going to watch. You can't overextend yourself out there like that preaching and then get hit up with somebody who's willing to show the receipts. It's pretty much what I'm getting at what we're about to see here. So yeah, let's see what Anna Quinn has to say, and I'm gonna give my thoughts on it as she goes along. I'm gonna try not to pause too much, but I do want to hear what she's got to talk about right here. So let's check it out. And let me set it up real quick right here. There she goes. And if you like my reaction, you want to subscribe. We'll do a lot of entertainment news, trending topic stuff just like this, because this is trending. So we do a lot of trending topics on our show, on our live show as well. So hit the like and subscribe button. Let me know what your thoughts are before, during, and after what we're about to watch. And if you know a lot about this, a little about it, hit me up, catch me up to speed. And suggest some people I should probably be collabing with, because I might want to talk about this some more. So let's see.
What's up, y'all? My name's Anna Quinn. I just wanted to take a minute to make a quick video about the whole Fresh and Fit situation, just give you guys an update. And also, I never really made a video to explain what happened and share the truth and the facts on my own page. So I want to make this quick. I want to make it clear so you have all the evidence in front of you. And I just want to share what's going on, because this is someone who claims to be a male self-improvement podcast, the top, the best, and they have over 400,000 subscribers on YouTube, which I didn't know until I looked into. And they are creating a culture of hateful, mean I'm not gonna continue commenting, but just they're creating a disgusting culture of men who treat women like crap. And so I'm taking a stand and I'm sharing because I can. So what happened, I will be providing evidence. Let me scooch over so when I edit it, it can be here. Basically, Myron reached out to me. He is half of Fresh and Fit. I think he's fresh, but I don't think he's fresh. I think his name is Fresh on the podcast. But he reached out to me and wanted to do a podcast, or wanted me to collaborate with him for his show. At the time, I don't know what his following is now, but he had like 10,000 followers on Instagram. I have had at that time around like 42,000, 40,000, something like that. And so I didn't respond to the DM, to be honest. Then one of my friends, who I'm gonna leave anonymous right now, just because I haven't discussed with him whether or not I can share his identity, told me, hey, one of my boys reached out to you, wants to film some content with you. He has a really popular channel, so you should do it.
Pause that real quick. I'm going to read this. Hi, my name is Myron Gaines from Miami, and his YouTube channel podcast has exploded in growth recently. Just wanted to make sure you were cool with it. He's a really nice guy, even with his wild content, LOL. And then she responds, hey, definitely. Thank you. I'll shoot him a message. And he hearts that. And then he says, let me know now it goes. I guess that meant let me know how it goes. And she goes, thumbs up for that misspelling, because that sentence don't make no damn sense. I'll actually make the intro for you. You want it via DM or text. So your friend just set it up. Hi, my name is Hi, my name is Myron Gaines from Miami, and my friend. Okay. So I guess that's Fresh, Myron Gaines. So I like the way she straight up admitted, because this happens a lot. You will reach out to somebody for a collaboration. The first thing they're going to do, if they get the message, because some people just get a ton, especially women, they'll just get a ton of DMs. And people will respond to you based on your just who they are. If they're just nice about it or not. They have a mentality of, I want to respond to everybody if I see the message. If they're not, crossing any lines right off the bat, or if they have a subscriber account that's worth their time. Like you have to have at least like she had 10,000 at the time. She was at 42. She wasn't even gonna respond. She was like, mm-mm. But then but obviously he was like, I really want to talk to this woman. So he reached out to a mutual friend to give it, to do the intro. So right off the bat, that's gonna sound thirsty. So the question is, okay, so what was this for? Was this for a collaboration? He said, his name is Myron Gaines from Miami, and his YouTube channel podcast has exploded in growth recently. Just wanted to make sure you were cool with it. He's really, so I think it says more up there. So it probably at the top, what she just says is that so far it just seems like this was meant for like a collaboration. So let's see what's going on. But it's interesting what she said, though. I wasn't going to respond because he didn't have enough subscribers on Instagram. And that happens a lot. I'm surprised at the people who do respond to me when I reach out for a collaboration, and the ones who don't. YouTube suggests never overextending. If you have 1,000 subscribers, don't go for a person who has 1 million. It wouldn't even really be beneficial to them in the first place. If you have 5,000 subscribers, don't reach out to collab with a person who only has like 10 subscribers. That doesn't make sense for you. So I understand it, but even that mentality kind of frustrates me, because there are some channels out there where you see people put in quality work. They put their a whole heart into it. And for some reason, you'll see certain people, like guys with punchable faces like mine, it'll take forever for growth, right? But I love what I do. I put my heart out there. And then there's some people that will just get on one video, hi, boom, blow up 50,000 right off the bat. One day, let me look at it. This is what, all right, that's a pet peeve. Let's continue.
So I actually responded to the DM and I was like, hey, what's up? He said, let's do a collab. I was like, okay, cool.
Myron, okay. Now she's showing it. Yo, we should collab. Okay, collab. So it's a request for a collab. Hey, sure. What you got in mind? Interested in a YouTube collab in Miami. She goes, sure. I'm not sure when I'm going to be in Miami, but I can definitely let you know when next time I'm out. And as I've noticed that about their channel, they always have the guests come in. So I didn't know that they were actually flying people in. So are they paying for that? That's a question. Are they paying for this? Like, you never invited my ass to Miami? Yeah. I want to go to Miami. Actually, I don't want to go to Florida.
I was actually planning a trip to Miami, so I told him, like, this is what I'm going to be in Miami. I wasn't going to pay to come out to be on his show, and I hadn't even looked into his show. I just kind of went off of the friend's recommendation. So Myron and I went back and forth. I'm just going to pull up the text so I don't say anything that's not true. He asked me when the soonest I was going to be out there is. I told him that I was planning on being there Friday. He said he wasn't going to be available then, and then he asked me a relationship question. For some reason, I did not see that part of the message, or I was busy or whatever. So I said, do you want to make it happen, or should I plan for next week? And he said it'd have to be next week. So we're just discussing logistics. I answered his question, said, I'm not dating anyone right now. Dated someone a couple months last year, but before that I was single. And
let me pause right here. It would have to be next week. If we did, would early next week work? Like Monday or Tuesday? That would be tough, he says. You didn't answer the relationship question though. So we're talking about, so he's asking about collaboration, and we also have a night show where we talk about relationships. So I'm assuming that's why, because it kind of felt weird. Like, why is it going straight to relationships? And so he said it in the thing. We have a relationships show as well. And he goes, you didn't answer my relationship question. I'm so sorry. The message actually didn't load until I just now, for some reason, I am single. I'm actually not dating anyone either right now. I dated someone for a couple of months last year, and before that, I was single for about 2 years. But I love that. I love that topic. All right, I'm up front that I'm not. Wait, I'm up front that I'm not gonna do anything platonic.
And I love talking on that topic. He said, okay, cool. I'm up for that. I'm not going to do anything platonic with you, just being honest. And I thought he was reaching out for a collaboration because we're both well known in the fitness industry.
He was just talking about a show and talking about
my Instagram following is larger than his. So at the time, I still didn't know he had a 400, him and his partner have a $400,000 subscriber YouTube page. But I have been approached about collaborations before. And so since I was going to be out there, it's down to do it. So when he said, I'm not trying to do anything platonic with you, it was completely left field for me because I was only thinking we were going to do some kind of fitness related content. He said collab. And he said, no problem. I collab directly with girls I date. No pressure though. And I was like, so if
Stop here. I'm confused. I'm not trying to do anything with you except collab. No problem. I collab directly with girls I date. No pressure though. So if we're not dating, you don't want to collab? Yeah, bro. You started this conversation with talking about collabing. We're talking about talking on this show if you're available on such and such date. Then you switched it to also have another show where another segment where we talk about relationship advice and stuff like that. You want to get on that one? Sure. Now you're switching it up. Probably because she didn't answer the single, but the single or married question indicated, are you up for giving your perspective as a single person or a person who is married? That's what the message indicates for the topic of that segment. Now you're saying, I'll be honest with you, I don't we have to be dating or whatever we're on a platonic level, or we got to be doing something on a platonic level if you're going to be coming out here. Like what's this bait and switch stuff, man? I mean, you can do any of this stuff with anybody, like from Miami and whatnot, but you doing this with people you trying to collab with? So how many of those girls do you have this conversation with? This is crazy.
We aren't dating, you don't want to collab? Because he's never even asked me on a date at this point. So I was like, he said, no, don't mean to be an a-hole, but we have plenty of women in Miami. And I said, well, same. We have plenty of men here in California, so why would I fly to Miami to date someone who I know nothing about? And he said, simple. Attractive women are common. High value men are not.
Okay, so him and Kevin Samuels and them, they talk about high value all the time. But the thing is, high value men are available in California. And again, was the question, can you come to Miami so you can holler at this high value ass man? Or was it, hey, I have a YouTube channel. We have a talk show. You want to come talk? You want to be on it? You can give your perspective as a single woman or as a married woman. Which one are you? Oh, you're single. Okay. You know this is platonic, right? When you fly, the second you land, we smashing. It's pretty much what you're giving off right now. It's like, she said it perfect. Left field. That came out of nowhere. Like, is that how you holler? And then your excuse is, because I'm a high value man. Okay. So, but according to the definition of especially what Kevin Samuels, high value men don't need to do that trickery, that foolery stuff. That's what young bucks that are just running game and just trying to holler real quick. That's some kind of crap you pull in a nightclub and stuff like that. You know, yo, put your number in my phone. And then when she gets the phone and she tries to call her phone to instantly put it in, and she realizes it don't work. Like, your phone don't even work. What's wrong with you? That happened to me once. I got caught like that when I was in my early 20s. Like, you know, pretend like you leaning on a Lamborghini and stuff. Like, yeah, I can give you a ride someday. And then the owner's like, blip, blip, get the fuck off my car. Like, that's pretty. Hey, you know what? Let me just listen to the story, man.
I'm not going to comment on that yet. No hard feelings, though. I said, you haven't proven to me that you're a high value man. And actually, I know quite a few high value men. I'm not just an attractive woman. I'm an entrepreneur with a 6-figure business and a high profile assets. I'm nothing but common. I meant to say I'm anything but common. No hard feelings and a smiley face. So then I screenshotted our conversation, blocked out his name, and I posted on my story because I was shocked at this point that someone would use their business, their show, to try to get women, and they think that.
That's it. That's my question. It's like, dude, you coming off like you are a high value man. So when you're a high value man, you don't have to try that hard. Kevin Samuels himself just had an episode about whether or not, you know, sex workers and paying for it and whatnot. I mean, even if you just need to get your rocks off real quick. But if you're now on this immature mental level where you're like, every pretty girl on Instagram, I got to see how much I can Pokemon them, you know, try to catch them all and stuff. Like, dude, that's what us, broke brothers be up there doing. I wish Ariana Grande would pay attention to me. I'm getting her. Got her, need her. I want her, God, I can't have her. What are you doing? And then you bragging about how, hey, you'd be lucky. You know who I am, right? And she even clowned you in the deal right there. Not really, dude. I didn't even know you existed. And this is how you come. The whole thing about, okay, it took me a while in my 20s to figure it out. When my end game, when my goal was just to get laid or just to have sex, you know, it was just that, it wasn't happening for me. Because most people, I mean, even when a girl wants to get to know a guy, and when wants a certain end result or whatever, but when a guy wants to get to know a girl, if your end result, if your goal is just, you know, physical and stuff like that, and you know the step before, I mean, there are people that you can walk up to and say, "Hey, baby, you wanna?" And they'll say no, and then there are people you can say that to, and they'll say yes instantly without even knowing who you are. You're gonna have to run the numbers, but they exist, right? But 9 times out of 10, you know that you're going to have to communicate. They're going to want to assess assess if they got like what's the thing that women always say? I know within the first 5 minutes whether or not I'm going to sleep with this person. So a conversation is what's needed. So when I was approaching women with the goal to just hopefully have, get physical, wasn't happening. But when I switched it up and I'm like, you know what? I just want to have a good time and just have good vibes and just enjoy my time at this party, at this club, and just make sure everybody's having fun. I'm having fun. I hope you're having a good time too. And when my conversation came from wanting to get with, sleep with every pretty girl I could see to genuinely get to know who they are. When the goal was to have a good conversation, then the other goal, the goal that was there, then it just came natural, because it wasn't that I was trying to master the conversation to get them. I was genuinely just trying to get to know people, networking or whatever, right? Whatever you're gonna call, and just get to know people. But that energy shifted, and people can sense it. So, dude, if your goal is just to, I don't know what this is, man, but you throwing around, but like you basically just told her, do you do you know who I am? Like you sound like that. Do you know who my father is? Kind of dude. That's kind of weird, man.
That would work. And I was also shocked that he said that attractive women are common and high value men are not, when it's just like he dismissed me as an attractive woman, but not a high value man, or not a high value woman. And, I don't know anything about this guy. So for him to tell me that he's this high value man when you're having to use your show to get women high value men don't have to use their show and clout to get women.
But they say that. But they say that anyway, on their channel. They don't care about your money or your education and stuff.
So I posted anonymously and I said, high value men don't talk the way that you did. I have 75 people on my story. I posted a poll and I was like, am I tripping or is this crazy? I forget exactly what I said, but I had so many people voting. Oh my gosh, this is insane.
Even if her goal was to get with a high value man and whatever, whether she's six figures or not, and it was just that approach. It's obvious. It's like it just right from the beginning you said this is a platonic thing, like this is not a platonic thing. This is like it just reeks of we're gonna smash or whatever kind of a vibe. So you don't know what this person even wants. I mean, if you have to go, hey, I got all these subscribers and I got this great show. You want to come down? I'm like, yeah, okay. Oh, by the way, we gonna do that. Like what? Like it just the flow of it means you just either one or two things. Either you really never really had game in the first place, or which is probably the likely one, this has worked so many times, especially locally. Now you're trying to level up. And you're like, let's go international. Let's go. Let's see if I can conquer California and Texas. And let's see how many of these people I can fly in, make them pay for their own ticket. They come through. We do the show. We smash. She leaves. It was great. I'm a high value man. I don't know maybe that's what's going on.
Insane. And so I said, I have 75 people on my story who voted. I can't believe what you said. The comments are insane. Not one person has your side or thinks your approach is appropriate. You're tripping. And I was using emoji faces laughing. I said, maybe you should have me on your podcast so I can teach you how to talk to women.
And I saw on that other YouTube channel that he was trying to do damage control.
Then he said, responded to the screenshots that I sent and said, I'm just being honest and stand by it. I'm not collaborating with you unless we have sex. You have had sex with a bunch of dudes I know and aren't special. You could have just said no and kept it moving, but you're clearly in your feelings going through all that effort with a poll, etc. Go ahead and screenshot the conversation and clout chase. I don't care what 75 simps said in your story to White Knight. The difference is I say what I want and don't care what you think they do. So at this point, this is where Myron lied and told everyone.
At this point, this is where you really messed up. You challenged her. You challenged her. It's that mentality. It's just like I talk about with cops, with being racist, and they know they're being videotaped. They know they're being videotaped, but they get into that zone where it's like me not being disrespected is more important than me having to apologize a week later after that video comes out. Because then I'm going to be like, I'm not a racist guy. I don't treat people like that. And I'm disappointed in myself. And that's not who I really am. But in the middle of it, while it was happening, when you saw that cell phone in your face, you could have stopped at any time, any moment. He could have stopped. She even showed you. She screenshot and stuff. And you dare her? And then she got look at her eyes. Look at her. Just the same look in the eye of the tiger that I would have. Oh, you dare me, huh? Okay. Watch this. And she was nice about it at first and blocked you out. Then you dared her. What do you think when you have so many subscribers, when you have 1 million subscribers, I always have there's like a 10%. The more subscribers you get, maybe the obviously the percentage increases, but let's say 1 million. I would say anybody and everybody, if you have over 100,000 or 1 million subscribers, 1 million followers, 10% of them, I'm going to say 10, are in the zone of only subscribing to you to hate on you, to see what you're up to so they can wait for your post, the next post, so they can dog you out. Or they'll flow in and out. This one might entertain me and I might give it a thumbs up, but I'm more likely to be giving it a thumbs down. The rest of them are probably your true people. But I'm thinking 10%. And when receipts are being shown, like the way she did, that 10% is going to go up. I'm telling you, you will start to lose people. Because just like Green Goblin said to Spider-Man, what we like to see more than a hero is to see a hero fall, die trying. He's not my hero, but if he's the hero to these other people, I have a thing about celebrity worshipers. And he obviously feels like he's a celebrity. And too many people has told him that, but he may be a young buck, you know what I'm saying? Who knows, dude? If I was in my 20s and had that many followers and doing what he was doing, maybe I'd feel the same way. So maybe I'd make this stupid mistake too. But I'm 41 years old and I can already tell, dude, you are up.
When I started threatening him.
And she blurted out my name. And then she sent me a DM saying, like, you should probably rethink how you talk to women, blah, 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 trying to shame me and say, like, I can expose you.
This is him trying to get ahead of it.
Do it, bitch. Like, go ahead.
He knew what was coming.
I started threatening his business and threatening to expose him.
Yeah. And she made threats like, "Oh, I'll make you look bad. It'll be bad for your business." I said, "Do it. I'll share. I'll help you." You know what I'm saying?
Okay. None of this happened. You can see in the DMs that was just a blatant lie.
I was like, we're gonna smash. She didn't like that. She tried to be like, "Oh, well, that's your asshole move."
How you want me to lie to you and then like
try to be on this?
Another blatant lie from Myron. I defended myself. Told him I haven't slept with a bunch of guys. I said that he's a terrible representation of his podcast and his business, and that I would be happy to put him on blast.
Pause this, shut up. In your feelings, going through all the effort with poll, etc. Go ahead and screenshot the conversation to clout chase. How is she clout chasing when you hit her up first? She ignored you at first. You the one that's like, "Hey, you want to be on the show? You single? You married? Oh, you want to be available on Monday or Tuesday? Okay. Hey, you didn't answer my question though. You single? Oh, okay. You know that if you're gonna be on the damn show, you know we're gonna smash, right? You're gonna just came on.
I told him he has an opportunity to influence men and make a positive impact, and the example he's setting is trash. I pity any woman who falls for this stupid scheme to fly out to see you and sleep with you for a week promo on your YouTube channel. And then he said, all you'll do is cement my reputation, blah, blah, blah. You don't like it. That's not my problem. Unfortunately, I am who I am. I don't have to worry about an image.
He's correct. With that 90% that's true. There's going to be I saw a clip of a dude like, they changed my life. And this, like, dude, like, you got that mentality where you feel like these guys are like you're not a Padawan. You're not. This is not your Jedi. And then look at how he talks about his subscribers. Man, this ain't I got my subscribers on lockdown, son. It don't matter what I say to you. They love me. This dude should run for president, man. Maybe it's, I don't know, man. What's going on with Florida? Oh, man, I love my subscribers and stuff. I just got through over the weekend telling them just the other day, man. Like, watch your mouth. Like, this is a community about respect. And here's one promise that I hope I stick by. I'm never going to use my subscribers if it's at 8,000 now, if it goes to 80,000, if it goes to 8 million. I'm never going to use that to my advantage. I got these 80,000, 80 million, whatever subscribers. I got these fools on lockdown, son. They gonna follow me. When I say drink the Kool-Aid, they gonna drink the Kool-Aid. Like, that mentality is just crazy to me. Especially to talk like that and to hide. You might as well be one of those dudes that got caught cheating and got your wife sitting next to you. Made him think, or if you got caught saying something racist, and you remind people how you date out the race, or your boyfriend is this, or your girlfriend is that. And I told my wife, I said, because I'm black, she's white. I told her, I said, man, I was like if you ever get into a scandal, like, she ain't the type that would ever get into anything like that. But I tell like this. I tell my white friends, period. Like, if you ever, I'm like, because my wife wouldn't do nothing stupid, but like my white friends. You get into a scandal or something like that, you getting called out of race because it was something that you actually did do that was kind of stupid. I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna tell you the truth. That was hey, no, you can't. Don't call me asking me to bail you out. The worst thing you could do. I got black friends. Like, it's just, it feels like that's that mentality, and like he's hiding behind his power of his subscribers. Like, how does your subscribers feel when you being? It's kind of like usury, man. They ain't going nowhere.
And that's the end of the conversation. Well, there was like one more response. And I said, unless you were there, you don't know anything about the men that I've been with. Unfortunately for women everywhere, you are who you say you are, and that's pathetic. And then I blocked him. So a couple things. Myron has been lying to everyone, saying, one, I was threatening to expose him, threatening to ruin his business. Obviously, you can see from the proof that's not true. A lot of his following is under the impression that I was trying to get on his show or asking to be on his show. Again, you can see from the screenshots, that's not the truth. I didn't even know anything about his show, which, again, that's a lesson I learned. Don't agree to come on a show unless you've actually researched the show. I was just going off of a mutual friend's recommendation because now she's gonna be questioning that's a pretty good. This is all about Derek. But and he felt terrible about it and apologized once he saw. But the reason why I'm speaking about it now, and I wanted to make a video then and explain what was going on, but I decided to just not give any more attention to it. But I'm making a video about it now because I'm getting harassed and bullied daily by his following and by...
I would block each and every one of y'all if that was me doing that stuff. If it was a righteous cause or something like that, like we fighting against racism or something like that, or whatever the situation is, that's one thing. You're like, yeah, go on get him. Go on get him. But some stuff like this, because he couldn't holler, and he obviously needs to get ahead of it. Look, the bottom line is this. In the DMs, it says specifically, she blocked it out first, and then she threw it out there. I ain't throwing this dude's name out there, but this is a crazy conversation, right? And then she told me, hey. And then he got into his own head and his own hubris, or whatever you want to call it. I don't give a damn about 75 people agreeing with you. Go ahead and show my name. Challenge accepted. Okay, you can't complain about it now because you dared her to do it. Like, people need to realize, I know this generation today is all worried about what people think about them online and stuff, but there's more people than you realize that have that old school mentality that getting the generation I came from with we had them tough skin, man, because them yo mama jokes was on a daily basis in public school, man. I don't give a damn what any of y'all say about me online. I've heard it all before. Now, I can survive it in public schools. My black ass in Texas in public school can survive it. Ain't nothing you can say. Black, oh. But don't do that. But if you, I appreciate it if you got my back. But on something like this, and his whole channel is about being a real man and stuff. He can't stand up on his own feet. He got to hide behind his subscribers. They don't do that, girl, a woman. You know what she's like, okay, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? I'm gonna get all 400,000 of them. That indicates you scared. That indicates you're scared. You saw that? You saw that video that he had to hurry up and put out real quick? And then you tell her on the DM, I'm gonna sick them on you. They're gonna get you. I'm not if I'm a subscriber of his, if I'm one of his followers out there, I don't appreciate that, man. Like that's between you and her. You ain't gonna sick me on nobody on something like this because she said no. What we supposed to do? Let me say something messed up real quick. What we supposed to do? Grab her real quick, hold her down for you, force her to go on that date when he's buying the burgers and fries. You better appreciate it. You know, sit your ass down and you go to enjoy this damn date. You know who that is? That's fresh. Like a what we supposed to do? I say we. I don't subscribe to him. But if I was, like, what were we supposed to do? What's the outcome of that? Oh no, not the 400,000 subscribers on YouTube. Oh no. All right, okay, I'll be there on Monday. Okay, I'll touch it. It just doesn't sound.
By his people. Myron told everyone, the guys on the podcast told everyone to put my Instagram handle in their bio or in their little messenger. I don't know how YouTube videos work like that.
Stuff. And then she blocked me because she was like, "Oh, okay, this dude, I can't hurt him by trying to embarrass him." Like,
what's her Instagram again? It goes something like
Anna Quinn Fitness.
Oh, there you go.
Anna Quinn Fitness. Y'all want to roast her? I don't care. She wanted to smoke. Okay. Now you got to deal with that. Now you got to get embarrassed and look stupid and all this other shit.
Someone put her
That's
Instagram
against guidelines.
Can we see her Instagram real quick?
It might have been me.
Oh,
you want to pull it up?
I love to see her Instagram. I don't want to give her that. I thought they were fresh and fit.
Wait, you know what?
You know what? Do a privacy complaint. That's what.
They put my Instagram on their show so that people could go mess with me,
that,
and they told the lies about what they're claiming happened, and that is not the truth. So not only is this guy lying to everyone, but he's claiming to be a male self-improvement expert and the leading show for male self-improvement, but the culture that he is raising is gross and disgusting. These are bullies. I get at least 5 messages a day of people.
Mo, post me too. You clout chaser. You could have just said no and move on, yet you decide to bash his name. Dude. Okay, Cedric. Since you put yourself out there, Cedric, she covered his name up at first, and he told her, go ahead and do it. Now he's asking for, I'm telling you, if I wouldn't like that as a subscriber. I'm not anybody's puppy. I'm not anybody's guard dog. I'm not gonna be you. If I subscribe to a channel, it's to get that content. I'm supporting it. I'm hitting the like button. It's because you do a service or you provide a show that I find entertaining or whatever, and I get something from out, and I return it by giving you a like, a thumbs up, a hey, that was a good, an attaboy or whatever. And if I want to do more, I can donate a super chat and all that, like just like you guys could do for me, right? But if you're gonna activate me for a cause, it better not be nothing like this. She said no to touching my peen. Go ahead and go and get it. Get it. What that indicates a lack of game, my man.
People telling me I'm a whore, telling me to go kill myself. People commenting on my pregnancy announcement video, telling me I've been sleeping around. Just awful comments. And here's the thing. Nobody knows not a lot of people, only the people close to me know the real situation of what's going on with me and the father of this child. But the truth is, I can't talk about it because I've been threatened. My safety has been threatened. I was threatened, and I've been talking to a lawyer, and I'm not able to discuss the details of that. So right now, I just have to leave it kind of plain and generic.
You
and I'm fine
community
with that.
guidelines.
But me receiving all of this harassment and bullying and all of these comments, it's heavy, and I'm tired of it, and I'm not going to keep receiving it without taking a stand for myself. So that's why I'm making this video, because anyone who's following him needs to know the truth. You need to unsubscribe from his channels, because this is not someone who will help a man improve himself. This is someone who will help a man dig himself into a hole, and his culture speaks for itself. Look at the comments I've been receiving. This is what he has bred. This is the tribe that he has created and raised up. And it's disgusting. It's shameful. He should be embarrassed. He should be apologizing that his following and that he has impressed upon these people that this type of behavior is okay. But he's not going to, because he's not man enough.
He's already crossed that line.
So we have a liar.
You're not going to disrespect.
We have a bully, and that's what he's creating. He's creating ignorant bullies who are coming after someone they don't know without knowing all of the facts and the information, and that's why I'm speaking up and speaking out against it. So hopefully this wasn't too long or too boring. I just had to get all the information out. So hopefully y'all will stop watching their dang show and unsubscribe and share this video, because people need to know. And also women who agree to be on this show need to know the truth behind what's going on. And also, Myron said that people can't come on the show unless they sleep with him. I can't come on the show unless I sleep with him. He said, I only collaborate with women I'm dating. So is he saying he slept with every woman that's been on the show? Because I'm guessing that's probably not the truth. Because I kind of doubt that he would actually be able to get all those women. But I'm not gonna. That's just my speculation. So, okay, that's all. Like this video, share it,
yourself,
subscribe.
And now,
peace out.
That's the one.
What's up, y'all? My name's Anna Quinn.
That's the thing. Because just like what it was like at those mega churches and whatnot, you can be what do they see? You know, like, he's very, very humble man. He's very godly man. This and that. And then what happens like 5 years later? Pastor Jenkins did what? And against this for his marriage, and like like people are people, man. So it's just like it's just that whole I'm a high value this, I'm a high value that. That's like if that's your hustle to get with girls, I'm like, dude, you're doing too much. Even your boy Kevin Samuels talks about discipline. Like, no, man, I don't think so. I don't know, man. Let me know what you guys think, man. That's wild. That is wild. Let me know what you think about my reaction. I had to, sorry about the pauses and stuff, but I had to get my thoughts out there as she was getting her story out there. It's kind of crazy. Catch me up, man. Let me know what you think as it develops, as it moves along. Should I talk more about this? Is this going to even be a story in a couple of weeks? I mean, the call to action to end. So like I said, they got a hardcore following. So a call to action to stop that ain't gonna happen. I mean, it's just it would. I put it to you like this: if more people start to come out and say the same and start saying the same thing, but if this was his first attempt. What a busy bone says, it's my lesson to learn. Well turned, the oliver gets the worm. What if it's rotten while you rushing for love and get burned? Dude, just stop. If that was the first time you ever tried that stuff, stop it. Like what was that on Harlem Night? Stop it. Don't shoot that motherfucker no more. Stop, man. No, just don't do that again. Don't do that again. Don't do that, bro. I don't like that shit. I don't like that. I have to drop a dime. Dude. I'm telling you, dude, they coming with receipts nowadays, man. You got to be careful. Man or woman, man, don't matter. Don't matter who you are. Be careful. Put yourself out there like that. Boy, I'm telling you, man. What they like to see more than a hero is to see a hero fall. Die trying. You live you long enough to see, either die the hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain, man. Them Batman quotes, them comic book quotes, man. I love them, man. I love them. Man, comment below, man. Let me know what you guys think. And until next time, guys, man. Peace.
Our supporters help make all this content possible, so make sure you check out our Patreon page so you can help us bring you the content you want.
Push the pedal to the freaking metal. I'm turned up just like heavy metal. Yo. Turned up on another level. Push the pedal to the freaking metal. I'm turned up just like heavy metal.